Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be teaching you a really easy card trick where the spectator cuts to the aces. Now I originally saw this trick performed on 52 Cards channel, so the credit goes to them. So here's the performance. Alright, so I'm going to start by giving the deck to my spectator. Alright, and I would tell them to cut around a fourth of the deck. So let's say they cut right here. They can even change their mind. Let's say they want a few less cards right here. So they cut. Then I tell them to cut again, so they do that, and one more time. Alright, so now we have these four piles. And again, they could have cut anywhere, they could have changed their mind or anything like that, right? So they cut to this card, this card, this card, and this card. Alright. And again, they could have cut any amount of cards, but they cut to the ace of clubs, the ace of hearts, the ace of spades, and the ace of diamonds. Alright, so here's how to do the trick. It's actually more simple than you think it is. So the setup before the trick starts is you have one ace on the top of the deck. It doesn't matter what it is, just any ace on the top, and the other three aces on the bottom, just like this. Okay, so now here's where you walk up to your spectator and start performing the trick. So in the beginning, you can do a shuffle if you want, but make sure to keep the aces where they are. So then you give the deck to the spectator, and then you tell them to cut around a fourth of the deck. So they do that, and they can genuinely cut anywhere they want, around a fourth of the deck. So let's say they cut right here. Then you tell them to put it down, then you tell them to cut another fourth of the deck, which they do, and then you tell them to do it one more time. Alright, just like that. And in this case, the spectator started from the right and went to the left, so I would be picking up the left pile. So if they go from the left to the right, you'd be picking up the right pile, or the last pile they cut. Alright, so you want to pick up the pile with the three aces on the bottom. So once you do that, what you do is you spread through the cards casually and say that they could have cut any amount of cards. And while you're doing that, you just eyeball the bottom three cards, alright? So these three aces. And then you get a break under them, alright? Just like that, you get a pinky break. So again, you spread through the cards, you quickly look at the bottom three cards, and get your pinky under them, just like that, alright? So now here's what you do. You push off the top card and say they cut to this card. You take the card on this pile, and this pile, alright? And here's the ace right there. Alright, so once you do that, you just square up the deck, and then here's the only actual sleight of hand move that you do. So you have the break right there, you're still holding onto the break. So what you do is you take the pile on top of the break, and then you use your thumb to strip off the top card. Okay, just like that. So I'll do it again. So you have a break right here, and keep in mind the top card is an ace. So here's what you do. You just keep the top card right there with your thumb. You take off everything else above the break, just like that. Then you can put the pile down. And then in your hands, we have the four aces. So then you can display them just like this. So guys, I really hoped you liked this video. If you did, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe while you're at it.